Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the CD guy, Johnny Z here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Over half a century since its initial release, Queen will be releasing their groundbreaking, self-titled debut album in the form of a remixed, remastered, and expanded 6-CD box set. Now, recently on the channel, I've talked a lot about box sets and how much they aren't worth giving them the time of day and how most of them are way too expensive, stuff like that. But today, I'm going to talk about why this box set is being done right. First and foremost, this is a really significant release considering that no Queen album has ever been given a new stereo mix, and so that's really cool. You know, the self-titled 1973 debut album has been remixed and restored by Justin Shirley Smith, Joshua J. McCrae, and Chris Fredrickson to sound the way the band had always wanted it to sound. We have a new track listing here, alternative takes, demos, and live tracks, and, you know, they've now been added to create the most complete version of this record to date. I'm going to tell you guys everything you need to know about this upcoming box set, starting with the context. This 6-CD and 1 LP Queen #1 box set contains 63 tracks with 43 brand new mixes comprising the original album with its intended running order restored, fly-on-the-wall audio of Queen in the studio, demos, rare live tracks, and previously unheard recordings from Queen's first ever live performance in London in August 1970. Absent from the 1973 release, the song Mad the Swine has been reinstated to its original place in the running order, and also this comes with a 108-page book containing handwritten lyrics and memorabilia that accompanies the release. You know, there's been a lot of negativity on the channel pertaining to box sets lately, but this is how a box set should be done, in my opinion, you know, with effort. Not just selling the nostalgia of the classics, but, you know, with things as well that people actually want to hear, people actually care about. You know, like a CD consisting of entirely previously unreleased studio outtakes and a live album of some of the best songs from the record, some of which are also previously unreleased. And, you know, this is cool for any Queen fan. For me personally, I'm most interested in that live disc, but I'm thrilled at the time and effort that's gone into this whole thing, which Brian May has called a complete 2024 rebuild of their debut, and so I'm very excited to hear it and how it, you know, improves on the sound from the original. The box set is available for pre-order now if you go on the band's site. The Super Deluxe Edition CD box set is currently going for $194.99, which, you know, a little pricey, but, you know, could be worse. Another advantage of buying CDs, things are a little bit cheaper when it comes to box sets. Then, of course, you have the picture disc cassette and 7-inch bundle, which is being sold for $267.99, which, yeah, it's a little high, but I'm not going to turn this into another box set to too expensive rant. You know, we've done that several times on the channel. Like I said in the past, there are so few box sets that actually pique my interest, but, you know, when there is, usually what I'll do is wait a little bit until the prices go down, and then I'll buy it, then I'll purchase it. But, you know, while this might be a little bit expensive, at least it's, you know, full of substance here. They aren't going full Motley Crue, releasing the second Dr. Feelgood remaster in 5 years and giving you a whole bunch of fake medical equipment. All in all, this is a jam-packed box set set to be released this October. I cannot wait to get my hands on it at some point, even if it means having to wait for the prices to come down a little bit before I buy it. But yeah, classic Queen album here. They're rebranding it as Queen 1, not to be confused with Queen 2, of course, right? But their self-titled debut when it came out was just self-titled as Queen. Now going to be Queen 1 for this reissue, but it's expanded, it's remixed, it's remastered. So pretty significant release here, and, you know, the box set doesn't come with a ton of bells and whistles that, you know, are meaningless. You know, it doesn't come with, you know, all of these fake tour tchotchkes and stuff that they just throw in there to make it a super deluxe, you know, fantastic extravaganza. You know, all these box sets now are so overfilled with just nonsense. It doesn't really matter to the people who just want to hear the music. But with this box set, what you're getting is, you know, pretty much exactly what you want. You're getting substance here. You're getting the album given a new stereo mix for the first time ever. You know, the sound is going to be improved upon from the original mix. It's more complete. Brian May made sure of it. You're getting unreleased tracks, unreleased outtakes, unreleased live performances from that classic age of Queen there, playing live in London, 1970, right, their first time in London, so that's really, really cool. There's a lot of gems on here for the casual Queen fan all the way to the hardcore Queen fan. I'm probably somewhere in between that, but I cannot wait for this box set here. So just wanted to share my thoughts on it briefly and why I do feel like this is a box set done right, and that a lot of bands who put out box sets these days could learn a thing or two from what Queen are doing here, so I approve and can't wait to eventually get my hands on it. But wanted to talk about it briefly here today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel down below, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss a new upload, and let me know down in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this box set? Will you be purchasing it, and do you think this is the right way to go about making a box set? I definitely want to hear from you. And until next time, it's the CD guy, Johnny Z, signing off. Take care, everybody.